Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 3520 Council Street in Los Angeles, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Riley Fogg. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I was able to find a 4-inch main sewer line cleanout over here at the back of the building, kind of over here in the dumpster parking area. And unfortunately I wasn't able to get the cap off, but there's a little 2-inch pipe sticking up off the side that was open that I was able to drop the camera in. And I pushed about 60 feet out to basically this is our public sewer connection. This is the turn that drops into city sewer. Now unfortunately, because of the amount of turns in the line and the difficulty I had getting to this point, you'll see here I'm having a hard time getting around this little turn here. The camera just basically stops. You can't get it to get around this rough surface of this concrete pipe around this turn. That's about as far as it wants to go. So this is right at the city connection here. This is basically an elbow fitting that ties into the Y fitting to the public sewer. The reason for this difficulty is they kind of jogged the lateral pipe over. Instead of having a 45 going into that, you got a 90 going into it. Looks like there's a bit of a separation here, but unfortunately I can't get the camera around to see if there's anything broken or damaged. Not too concerned with it at this point because we are sitting inside a concrete piping. Now, the concrete pipes here in the city of LA are being required for rehabilitation with an approved lining system at the property owner's expense in the event of certain types of construction that might be done here on the property. So basically what that means is anything we might find in this section of pipe would be handled by the lining system. That might be something that this line would benefit from. The concrete pipes do deteriorate, and this one has moderate deterioration. You can see the aggregate showing through. Aggregate being the small rocks in the mixture of the concrete. So this is the 6-inch pipe then that comes from the public sewer back up to the property. Functional, exhibiting common conditions with the deterioration we're seeing, but other than suggesting it for rehabilitations or something coming up that might require that, it's in no way operational. Alright, so we're going to pull back up through a vertical pipe here. There's a short section of 4-inch clay right here, just at the edge of the driveway over here, where the gate is located. And then at the top of that drop, we pull back into an original cast iron type of piping material. Now, these cast iron pipes typically were expected to last somewhere in the 60 to 70 year range. And this iron pipe here along the back of the property is in pretty rough condition. Moderate to heavy rust and scale. So this is to a point where we're usually talking about upgrades when feasible. coming back up out of the clean out now. Why don't you look at this? And this is here. Wipe the camera lens off real quick. And this is our clean out here. And this is located really here at the back corner. Here's our dumpsters behind us. Entry gate. Essentially, it just runs right along the edge of the building here, about 2 feet out to into the driveway. That's where it makes that drop. So at this point, you'll see here, this is the cap that is frozen on that I couldn't get open, and this is the open pipe that I was able to drop into. Now, having this pipe open like this, you do have the chance for sewer gases to come up out through here. And being fairly close to openable windows, it really should have at least some sort of a cap on it to prevent that. Alright, so in conclusion, we have older cast iron piping that's nearing the end of its useful service life, a short section of clay pipe that looks okay, and then a concrete pipe for the 6-inch lateral pipe running out to the public sewer, which has common deterioration, but something that may need to be rehabilitated at some point. So with that, I will go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. We'll ask you to review the written report for the description of the final findings and recommendations for today's examination. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.